How long were you planning on lying to me? You're in love with my fiance?
Lucky. It wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, but it did. What made you think that it was okay to try to steal Elizabeth from me?
There's really no point in discussing this right now.
Maybe you can put your morning ride on hold to help your brother understand something. Help me understand how you just happen to fall in love with your former and future sister-in-law.
Well, Lucky has a man who loves Elizabeth like you do. You're the last person on earth who should have to ask me that.
So you're not denying it? What am I supposed to do with that?
I really don't know. The same thing I do, I guess. Wake up every morning and try and hold on to your sanity. Look, this is a conversation that you need to have with her.
I did. What the hell were you thinking, huh?
Thinking had nothing to do with it. I don't know what to say. I fell in love with her. I don't know how, when, why. Just one day there it was, and I've been beating myself up ever since.
Look, I'm sorry that 2 years ago your life got turned upside down and that you've been hurting. Okay, I really am. But why? Why did you have to drag Elizabeth into your mess? And why did you have to tell her? I mean, you could have just kept your mouth shut until it passed.
I tried to do that. It didn't work. I just felt like I needed to tell her how I felt.
My dad saw it. He knew something was going on with you. He'd been sniffing around Elizabeth.
Lucky, it's not like that.
Then what is it like? Look, just forget for a second what an absolute betrayal of trust this is. But have you considered the impossible position that this puts Elizabeth in? Did it even occur to you how she would suffer because of your selfishness? It suddenly makes sense. You didn't dump Rebecca because she ran a scam on you. You decided to fall in love with Elizabeth, so you didn't need Rebecca anymore.
My change of heart with Rebecca had nothing to do with Elizabeth. I didn't want to lead her on. So I tried to do the honorable thing and let her go.
You think this is honorable? Compromising Elizabeth and betraying me? For what? Do you even get what you're doing? I mean, you and Elizabeth have been friends for years. She doesn't want that ruined because of some infatuation. And she's terrified that this is going to destroy my relationship with you.
I know that.
Elizabeth had to keep your secret because she wanted to protect me, Nicholas. Do you have any idea the amount of stress that you've put her under?
It's not that black and white.
It's pretty black and white from where I'm standing.
Look, you just laid out A to Z why I shouldn't have loved Elizabeth, and I get all that, but I didn't expect to fall in love with her. It just happened, and once it did, there wasn't anything I could do about it.
Oh, you poor soul. Well, you just couldn't help yourself. Huh? You just had to have her.
She's made it very clear to me that you are her one and only choice.
This is so surreal. How is this supposed to end, huh?
I wish I knew. I don't know. I suppose you'll go on with your plans with Elizabeth, and I'll applaud you from the sidelines and hope that someday you'll forgive me.
You're not only in love with my fiancé, the love of my life, but you lied to me.
When would you wish that I would have told you the truth? I mean, when would have been a better time to hear that I'm in love with Elizabeth? And how? At Christmas dinner or something?
You're messed up, man. Look, I'll let myself believe that this is just some side effect of losing Emily. You know, they say you're not supposed to judge other people's grief, but that does not give you a free pass to abandon your moral compass and walk all over me. Just because you're lost doesn't mean you get to drag the rest of us down with you. Lulu? Lulu, it's Lucky. I came by your office, but you're not here. I really need to speak to you. If you could call me back. Thanks.
Is Lulu here?
No.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I wanted to make sure she was okay.
Could you just leave it alone, Sam? Lulu has enough to deal with without making it okay for you that Jason chose to save you instead of her.
So you think Jason made the wrong choice?
Well, you weren't in danger of dying, were you, Sam?
Jason didn't know that. Nobody did except the freak who set the bombs.
Bomb. Singular. Set to blow up my sister.
Yeah, and she's okay. Thank God.
Yeah, because Dominic rescued her.
Because Jason called Dominic. Yeah, this makes me sort of wonder what choice you would have made.
What, between you and my sister?
What if Franco would have taken Elizabeth and locked her in the same cage he locked me into? What if he made you choose between Elizabeth and Lulu? Tell me, Lucky. Who would you have chosen?